You're watching New York Sports Nation Nightly.
I'm Joe, that's Figgie, and we've got a full show. So let's get right to it with tonight's starting lineup, brought to you by your local Honda dealers. In today's edition of Where Will Yoshi Yamamoto Sign? According to Andy Martino from SNY, the Yankees and Dodgers are in good shape, and the Mets, they got a shot. So you're saying there's a chance, Figgie. If the Mets don't get Yamamoto, though, what do you think is their best course of action to improve the club in Queens next season?
Well, maybe wait for 2024. The free agent class of 2024 going into 25. No, I think there's there's different options, there's different avenues that they can go in, right? You want to add another starting pitcher. Blake Snell's still available, and he's top dog. He's a Cy Young, two-time Cy Young winner. He's a guy that has pitched in both leagues, a guy that is still trying to prove what he's worth. We saw that in San Diego after Tampa Bay. It took his lumps a little bit in San Diego. I like the pitcher that he's become, so I put my trust in Blake Snell. Then I say, why not shore up the bullpen a little bit, and why don't you go for Hader? So if you're going to spend that amount of money on one Yamamoto, you go out and spend that same kind of money for Snell and a Hader, and maybe another mid-level starter, because you're going to need a ton of starting pitching to get through the gauntlet that is the National League East next year.
Yeah, I think the answer is if you don't get Yamamoto, just go out and get everyone else, right? Because I feel like you're going to see scorched earth from Steve Cohen, and he's going to overpay a little bit for everybody else so that he makes himself feel good for missing out on Yamamoto if that happens. You mentioned Snell. I think why not bring in Montgomery, too? We know he can pitch in New York. He feels comfortable here. Hader at the back end of the bullpen. Imagine a healthy Edwin Diaz and Josh Hader at the back of the bullpen. That's filthy. That'll be like Wetland and Rivera back in the day with the Yankees. So I wouldn't be surprised if Steve Cohen, he doesn't seem like a very patient man when it comes to his fandom in running this team. So I don't know if 2024 is in the cards. That might be the too distant future.